a chair is a common sight in your bedroom. Organizing expert Lindsay Whisen is here to help. A lot of us are using that chair as part of our closet, and it's not really part of the closet.
No.
But we don't want to put things away. So, and I find also the bedroom can be that place where you know the guests aren't going to, so it's like, you know.
Let's hide everything in there.
Let's hide everything in there, and who cares how gross it is?
Let's get away from that if we can, because that's our sanctuary. That's where we go to rest and connect.
Yes. So I'm going to show everyone the before shot. Okay.
Yes.
Maybe you see yourself in this shot.
This is so much more normal than people think.
It is.
It's so normal.
Now look at what Lindsay did with this space. Take a look at the after. That is phenomenal. Yeah. And that is time, that's energy, that is professionals coming in to take over.
Totally.
Tell us some of the tips that we can all relate to when it comes to getting our bedroom sorted.
So the first thing that you need to do in order to get your bedroom sorted is remove the things that aren't supposed to live in that room.
Okay.
So I've said this before, I'll say it again. Treat your home like a department store. You've got your bedroom department, you've got your kitchen department, you have your bathroom department.
Yes.
So these are some of the common culprits that end up in our bedrooms, and I'm going to argue that they shouldn't.
Not even books?
Well, if you have a bookshelf for them, yes.
Oh.
But not if they are like stacked on your side table.
Okay.
Yes. No, get them to where they are more easily accessed.
Okay.
We see a lot of electronics and kids' toys creep into bedroom spaces, CDs without cases, and DVDs and paperwork.
Yes.
It all just sort of goes in there. So again, if you went to a department store looking for something and it wasn't in the right department,
you'd be confused.
Totally.
Right?
You would
You'd
be
probably
so
walk
frustrated.
out of there.
Exactly. So think about your home like a department store.
Okay.
Get that stuff out of there and deal with those areas later.
All right.
The next thing you need to do, create space by getting rid of all of the things that you don't love or don't use. This is my pile of giveaway right now. This dress is too big. Okay. This dress is too tight, and this sweater is too itchy. And I could hold on to them, and they could be taking up my space, but instead I'm going to make a decision and pass them on, release them to someone who will enjoy them more.
That's lovely. And you've got to go through all of your stuff and do that. Do I love it? Does it fit me? Have I not worn it since 1987?
Yes. And give yourself permission to make a mistake. I've donated things that a year later I'm like, oh, I wish I had that. But then it's an opportunity for me to become flexible and adaptive and self-forgiving. So, okay?
Good.
Right?
Yeah, that's a good way of seeing it.
Okay, so we're going to talk about leveraging the storage space under your beds.
Right.
And there's a photo we're going to project.
This would be amazing. So look at all the under bed storage in this photograph right here. You've got drawers, and this can be the difference between you living in a cluttered mess and you having everything under control.
Exactly. Like that's great. That's ideal. And they've got these other beds too where they're hydraulic mattresses that can lift up and you can see everything. Yeah. But not everybody has that budget. I don't have that budget, so we're going to leverage it in a more practical way.
Okay.
The first thing you need to do is measure the vertical space between your floor and the bottom of your what's it called?
The frame.
The frame, thank you, yes. And if it's really short, because some are 6 inches, some are 8, you can buy these great little props, and you can put one under each bed.
The legs.
That's right, and it will give you the vertical clearance that you need to store things.
That's smart, and then you need to get these bins, don't you?
You do.
But make them clear, or do you not care?
It doesn't matter. If you put a really fancy label, a really effective label at the front, write as big as possible. Yeah. Because when you put your head under the bed, you want it to shout at you what's in there, right? You'll notice that all of these totes have lids.
Yeah, they do.
Yes, it's important because beds get dusty underneath, and it's better to save the time putting the lid on and off instead of dealing with the dust that will get in.
And if you think about it, I mean, this is summer hats. You're not going to take that out for, how many months of winter do we have?
Yes.
So these are going to be away for a while. It makes sense to actually put them away properly.
Totally, and that's the thing. You want to put the things that you don't use very often in the least convenient storage locations.
Right.
Your bed is not convenient. Can you imagine having to get down on your belly every day to get this stuff out of it? No, so really the stuff that you want to store under your bed is stuff you're only using once or twice a year.
Okay, good.
Yes, and think about these as drawers. They're
Yeah.
customized drawers that you can put under your bed, and it doesn't break the bank.
It totally doesn't. These
Yeah.
are such great tips. Thank you, Lindsay.